and oh shit, there's a kitty playing. Can you see the kitty?
Yeah, she's like, I want to fuck that up.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's thinking about it. Anyway, I think my nervous system just needed a couple of days to relax.
Yeah.
So,
well,
Thursday
so what
and
was
Friday.
The truck?
Well, I think it was like someone scoping out the area, you know, because it's remote and there's nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
And all the houses on that street are empty, like most of the time.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I've got Wi-Fi.
We need to put some cameras up for you.
Oh, well, I have ADT security. So
right.
If they break in or if they shatter a window, the alarm goes off really loud.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the call and then I say, yeah, send the police. And then they go. Because cameras, I mean, they're great, but also like, you know, like, what am I going to do? You know, like it doesn't.
You call the cops.
Oh, I see what you mean. Got it.
I'm thinking just like above your garage, just one. And you can get them cheap.
Well, I got some for my house to protect my sewer clean out from the homeless guy. They're right here. We just have to put them up. And this is more of a deterrent.
Mm-hmm.
And also, hey, oh yeah, and check it out. I got for the gate.
We have all of those around here, and it's still people still come in here and try.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, mine is all about prevention. So I finally got a plumber out to do the sewer clean out, so nobody can get in it. Only a plumber can get in it with a special tool.
Mm-hmm.
So that should prevent that.
So people were getting into your sewer?
Yeah, did I not tell you that?
No.
Oh my God, Jen, there's so many things. Well, wait, do we want to talk about this? Okay. Are we being recorded? Okay.
Welcome to We're Not Supermodels.
Yeah, we're talking about sewer lines.
Again.
Are we recording? Because I don't see the recording on the, okay.
I started, I got it recording. I didn't put the clicker up, the counter up. But.
Oh, okay, so making sure we're good.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I see it. It moved over to this side now. Okay, I see it.
There it is. So what happened with your sewer cleanout?
Yeah, okay, so it's the backyard cottage. It's the sewer cleanout for the cottage. It's just a cap that you can pull off and get in there if you need to snake or scope, and then you just put the cap back on. So we do have a resident houseless, severely mentally ill man, and he's from here, right? Like he's been here for decades. My tenant in the cottage remembers him from when he was a little kid living in Green Lake neighborhood, and this guy Robert, he's like, oh yeah, that guy, he always yells and cusses and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's the guy. Anyway, he will come through the neighborhood periodically, and he's kind of just mischief. You know, he's not the kind that's going to break into your house. He's the kind that's going to like pick up a lawn chair and then carry it a few blocks and set it down somewhere else. Or if he's off his meds, he might throw rocks at you. Or mischief, you know, just kind of like wrecking your landscaping. You know, he has a thing for rocks. So if rocks are missing or landscape rocks are missing, we email each other. Has anyone seen my rocks? Or someone will be like, hey guys, there's some landscape rocks in my front yard. Oh, I'll come get them, you know, like that kind of thing. So one morning I went in the back and my sewer cap was off, and there was like a plastic bag kind of bunched up and shoved into the line. And I was like, fuck. Okay. What does this mean? I don't know. Throw the bag, I put the cap back on, and then a couple months later, I go back there, the cap is off, and it appears that someone had taken like industrial paper towels, you know, those big brown ones that you get at like the gas station bathroom or something, and it's like taken a whole thing of that and shoved it into the sewer clean out. And I freak out because I'm like, oh God, if that clogs the line, now I've got a problem. Well, about a month later, my tenant is like, hey, I've got sewer backup in my shower. And I'm like, oh my God. So I called the company and they come out, and I'm thinking it's that. I'm thinking a clog from that has moved its way and now is in the main line, and it's black. Snake. No, that's not what, that wasn't, there was nothing in the line. It was, the line was fucked from like being ancient, and there's tree roots, and so shoo, it wasn't that. But I was like, okay, I got to do something about this. So I had the plumbing company come out, and they made it so that that sewer cap on the clean out cannot come off without a tool from a plumber.
That's good.
So someone could go back there and try, and they just won't be able to get it off. So hopefully prevention has occurred to where that never happens.
Unless this guy is a former plumber.
Unless he's a former plumber. I suspect he has never worked in his life. I suspect he's always been that guy from, a John Steinbeck novel. You've got the resident, riffraff in the community that you just navigate. Yeah, he has his own police officer assigned to him because of all the shit that he does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we have a direct line to a police officer when it comes to him. I didn't bother to report it because I didn't have proof that it was him, because I didn't have the cameras up. So now I got the cameras. I just got to put them up.
What kind of cameras did you get?
They are the solar powered ones, and they are this brand.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Huh. They're just little, and they go up, and they I like that they were solar powered.
Yeah.
I don't have to mainline them. And if we put them up high enough, people can't reach them, to talk to them. Yeah, and I checked with my neighbors. Are you guys cool if I put this in our alleyway? And they're like, totally. Oh my God, I love it. Yeah. So everybody's kind of protected because they've got shit they don't want messed with in their backyard. And they've got a nice garden and a greenhouse and stuff. So it's super easy install. Some screws, done. That kind of thing. But anyway, I think, Jen, that was like the cabin getting messed with, and then the sewer line going out. I just was like, so I literally, I stayed in bed. I'm like, I'm going to give myself bed sores. I got to take the dog for a walk. So I'd walk the dog, just breathe in the oxygen.
Yeah.
And just kind of like.
You have to do that.
So thank you for your patience on that. But I was like, okay, I feel better. I got to get a hold of Jen. Because we have to have one for this last week. We got to have an episode. So you talked to friend Robert, and he's open to doing an episode, being interviewed by us.
And I'm thinking, it's probably going to have to be on a weekend.
That's fine. Right, because he works.
Yeah.
Gray Narcissus. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We're going to interview the Gray Narcissus, everybody.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I'm going to be able to do one while we're away, or one or two if you want. I might need the therapy.
Oh, shit. Oh, is this like therapy for you?
It's good to talk about stuff.
That's nice for me to know. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God. Right. I get it, man. You just talk to someone outside of your world for a minute, and oh, God. Is it mom stuff? It's mom stuff.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my God, it's only been a week since. Okay, what'd she do now, man?
It's the same stuff.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
And, okay.
I'll give you an excerpt.
Oh God, is it a text?
Oh, lots of texts.
Oh no, she not making any friends at the facility? Do they not have activities?
They do, but she's not going to do that. This is yesterday. Okay.
This is yesterday. Okay, everybody. This is yesterday.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, and we're on Sunday the 14th right now. Okay, here we go.
They took my stool softeners. I needed those. I don't want them dictating my stool softeners. What happened was I had to send them to her for them to dispense them because they have to dispense all her medication. They came in and took them because she took them when she got them and didn't tell them that she got them.
God.
Before they fed them to me, my bums were so hard that I had a lot of blood. When I took them, everything was good. Sorry about the
No, I get, no, this is good talk. This is
I don't
real.
want them telling me what to do, what to take. Do you hear me? I want my IDs, credit cards, checkbook, so I can make my own decisions in this concentration camp. Wow. But she said concerting camp. I'm a sensible adult and I want to make my own decisions. I'm not stupid and I don't want them telling me what I can and cannot do. Who are you to do this, making all my decisions? You have lied to me time and time and with the money I made from the sale of my condo. What did you do with the money? I thought you told me it was going into the condo. I'm very hurt and angry with you for making the decision to put me here. It all boils down to I'm very hurt, and it goes back to when you put me in this place and knowing I'm not going to spend some time at the condo. Please don't be angry. I'm hurt. No happy pills. And then today is, I'm sorry to have said those awful things. You have a lot on your plate waiting for your test results. Have a nice Christmas. Never got any package with my meds. I don't know what that means.
Wow. Hey, okay. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot to unpack right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's, yeah, like, how do you feel about that, Jen?
Well, you know, it's difficult because I had a little coaching session on Friday with someone. I'm attending these groups for caregivers, people that look after their parents or look after a sick person and stuff.
Oh my God. So it's like a support group.
Yeah, but there's this tutor sessions that I've started, and my first one was on Friday, and it was okay.
Okay. All right. You drink your water. That's right. Stay hydrated.
I mean, I'm used to talking to a therapist, so I kind of went down the therapy road and caught myself. But so our goal was that when I go down there for Christmas, I don't go over there for Christmas and visit with her because she's already said she's not going to participate in Christmas. Okay. She told me that last week, that that's not her home. She's not going to do the Christmas brunch. And then I put my name on the list anyway, but yesterday I took it off.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do it.
Okay. And all right.
She's got a PET scan scheduled for January 9th. So I'm just going to act like that's when I just got there. And I'm taking her to her doctor's appointments. And then after that, I'm leaving and going back home.
So wait, are you and Vera going to be down there for Christmas, the two of you for yourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And she's not going to know you're there because she's just going to ruin it. And you're going to enjoy yourselves in your space.
Yeah.
In Palm Springs. That sounds wonderful. And then you're going to show up, you're going to be there for her scan on the 9th.
Yeah.
January. Well, that makes sense. I mean, if she said that, then you're honoring her wishes. Mm-hmm. And that's where it's at. Yeah. I think that's, good for you for setting boundaries for yourself as well.
Well, and that was part of the tutoring session. He's like, okay, so how likely is it that you'll be able to do this? And I said, well, maybe 70%, because the other 30% of me is going to feel guilty for not seeing her at Christmas,
Sure. You're breaking a pattern. You're breaking a pattern. That's hard. That's
well,
hard.
But it's not ever been that she's so invested in the holiday, because she's never been invested in the holiday. We started bringing her home for the holidays. I liked the holiday, but she's wrecked the last 4 Christmases for us, I think. So.
Whoa, really?
So why? And the one thing he said to me, and it was really interesting. He said, I wrote it down here.
Oh, you wrote that shit down.
Yeah. Where is it? Hang on. Well, he said something like, realize that she's never gonna, it's always gonna be one-sided with her, I think is how he put it.
Yeah.
Then I need to realize that that's not gonna change. As much as I want it to change,
Right.
that's not gonna change.
No.
So
No.
So I think when he said that, it kind of was like, oh yeah, I am kind of banging my head against the door, expecting it to melt away, and it's not going to. So
Right.
Anyway,
Totally.
so that's Mom, and it's just going to continue on. And I'm also going to try and find another therapist because I haven't been seeing a therapist for a while. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I think that makes a lot of sense, and therapy is important because I save stuff up, and then I call my therapist. It's like, hey man, you got some time?
Yeah.
And then for money, she gets paid, right?
Yeah.
I unload it on her, so I don't unload it on my housemate or my friend, or my community, or the cat or the dog, and it's nice because I don't want to be that guy, but and then she helps me learn what's my bullshit and what's other people's bullshit, because sometimes I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to, okay, I think are we in Hanukkah right now? Did Hanukkah just?
Yep, yesterday was the first day of Hanukkah.
Okay, so I figured, let's do Hanukkah. I'm going to do Hanukkah first. This is
so,
a lot of menorahs, man. This is.
I know. I was gonna say, where are you with all those menorahs? And then
right. No, this is the background. I know. It's a Hanukkah museum. Yeah. I like this painting up here.
I do too, actually.
I like those colors and the imagery. Yes, so therapist, good idea. Yeah, you got to take care of your mental health, because otherwise that could ruin your marriage. I don't want you and Vera to split up because of your mom.
No, neither do I.
That's dumb. Yeah.
No. And if she had her way, that's what she would like to have happen. So
sure.
Yeah,
I think my mom can be like that too, like super jealous of a partner. I have a buddy, another buddy, Tracy, whose mom was really jealous of Tracy's partner. And it's kind of like, do you want me to have a normal life and the wife and kids thing, or do you want me to just take care of you? Like, we don't get to do both.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a thing. So
yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. I think that goes back to like narcissism
with my mom, because she's never liked anybody's partner in a relationship. She didn't like my first partner until I broke up with her, and then they became best friends.
Right. She wasn't a threat anymore. Your mom. Yeah, I don't know what that is. And I got to be careful, because you and Vera are friends with my mom. So you actually know my mom differently than I do. So my mom's probably a lot of fun and cool and like interesting. And, and then as the kid of my mom, I'm like, I know my mom's fun and cool and interesting, but she's also like, I'm like, Mom, you're my mom. Like you guys call her Katie. I call her Mom. Like there's a difference, And so, but then a buddy of mine, an Al-Anon buddy, she was just like, look, if you set a boundary with your mom, then it's up to you to hold that boundary, because she's not going to hold. She's not going to hold. You have to do that work. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yep.
You can never go back on your boundary, because then that gives her leeway. Like, but
and
it's
exactly what I've got to do. Like, you got to set the boundaries. But
the
other thing is that everybody says you got to set those boundaries, and it's like, well, that's easier said than done.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you have feelings like, oh, I love my mom. I lived inside of her body, or what, or my mom, this and that, or, rationalizing. And then it's like, oh, shit, I'm back in it again. Oh, crap, when did that happen? Oh, no, what have I done? Yeah. So there's a lot there. Yeah, I get it, Jen. A lot to unpack. and being the oldest female. You're the oldest female of 3 kids. Your brother was the oldest, right?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know why the boy babies get away with, there's like zero expectation for them to participate, help, or whatever with family. It's always the oldest.
They get treated differently, for sure.
Yeah, it's horse shit. It's horse
Yeah, it is.
Right. My mom calls me, how your brother's doing? I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you ask them? Well, I call and they never answer. And I'm like, well, then just keep calling. Well, I have to set that boundary with her all the time. Yeah. But they never get
How often do you talk to her?
Pretty regularly, like once a week or once every couple of weeks, you know?
Yeah.
Little check-in. Yeah. So I've definitely put more pressure on them now that they're in their 40s. I'm like, all right, you guys are stepping up.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So you're with all the flooding, your brother's house was okay?
Yeah. And you know what? He didn't call me back or text me back for a while either. I was like, Mom, he's busy, you know, and he's sick of the women calling and bugging him, you know? But he finally got back to me. This was his response. So I'm like, hey man, is your house okay? The only thing I got back was, yeah. So, I mean, he's okay. He didn't get flooded out by the Snoqualmie River during the Pacific Northwest floods that have been happening.
Yeah.
For our listeners in other parts of the world, yes. Very wet area. Usually it's supposed to be snowing and not raining, and that's why the flooding's been happening. It should be snow in the mountains. It's just too warm. I guess we have a pineapple express that came through from Polynesian area. And
it's still going.
Is it? Okay, it's not raining here. We had a beautiful day yesterday, so we got a little bit of reprieve.
We had a little bit of sunshine, not much though.
Not much. Okay. Yeah, it's been yesterday and today. It looks like it's holding. Cloudy today, but I think
it's been raining off and on here. It's gray. It's gray and gloomy.
My friends, the farmers where I used to keep my bees up north, Whatcom County area and like Snohomish and whatnot, they got those farmlands got hit hard because it's just flat. So with the river crests, holy shit. So they were showing video on Facebook and whatnot of like what they're dealing with. And they've got like the National Guard out there, and they're loading in their, their working dogs and like animals and shit into the big ass trucks that can drive over the flooded waters.
Yeah. On this side of the border, lots of dairy farms and chicken farms, and this guy lost all of his chickens.
Oh God, of course.
The floodwaters just breached everywhere, and actually you can't even go west east right now, and I don't know if the road's open yet or not, but in 2022 we had this happen again, and it was far worse, and it wiped out the road that went west east, so you couldn't even go west east on this main Trans-Canada highway for months because they had to repair the highway.
Shit.
And it just floodwaters just came through again and wrecked it in some areas. So, but all of the dairy farms and chicken farms and
farmers,
that way, and they all flooded again.
Taken out. Question. Let's talk about this. Where does the fucking water go when it goes into because we're just a giant aquifer. The Pacific Northwest is a fucking aquifer. Just a rocky, absorbing the water area, like digging holes for fence posts and stuff sucks. It's just rocks. And so does this mean when the fire season comes in the summer, this doesn't help that, does it? This is not, you know what I'm getting at? Does this water get stored so it helps with the fire season?
The snowpack does that. The
snowpack. Oh, wait, break that down for me. Help me out here.
Because it melts at the beginning of and then so then the ground is more saturated and not as dry, and we aren't in a drought. And yeah.
Okay, because this rainwater then is just going out to the sea or in the ground. But by the time summer rolls around, it's gone. It's just like wherever it's gonna go, it's gone. And
Yeah.
okay. So the snow. So if this had been snow, that would have been the passes probably would have been closed, and you couldn't drive over the passes. But it would have been better if this was snow.
And I think actually it's supposed to be snowing today in the passes, but then it's going to change to rain again.
Oh God. Okay.
And then I saw somewhere where Mount Rainier was getting like 120 inches of snow.
Okay.
The first go round.
Okay. Go Rainier.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because you've got Whistler.
Yeah.
What the fuck other mountain you got up there? Do you got any more? We got Baker as we work our way down. We got Baker.
Yeah, we have Baker, but it's closer to us than it is to you guys. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So we got Mount Baker.
Okay.
And then some other ones up farther north.
Is Whistler the biggest one? That's why it's a ski resort? Like close to the city of
I guess it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's getting snow, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But we're on the same mountain ranges as
Cascades, Cascade Mountain Range. Okay. Yep. Yep. The part of the Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was talking to a buddy. He works at the bike shop around the corner from my place. His name is David.
Yeah.
And he's an elder. And he I didn't know this. I thought he was from here, but he was born in the Congo. He was born in Congo. And, in the city. He wasn't born in the fucking jungle. But his parents were missionaries. So he was born so he's actually Congolese. Like he's Congo and Belgium. He's a dual citizen in that sense. And I think he's a U.S. citizen too from another, I can't keep up. But we were having a lovely conversation with the twins. I brought the twins in there and they sat down and drank tea and just listened to him talk stories, which I love that the twins do that. I love that. They're like, would it be right if we have a seat? And he's like, sure. And he's talking about all the thing, and we're talking about like dangerous shit in the Congo, and like Makili and Mbembe, the cryptozoological brontosaurus that still lives in the Congo jungle. And then he was talking about the Congolese have the stories of the mermaids that'll get you, in the lakes and the rivers and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so dangerous there. And he's like, well, actually, it's pretty dangerous here too. You got the flooding, you got the fires, you got the earthquakes, you got the volcanoes, you got, and he ran off this list of stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, tsunami. We actually live in a pretty dangerous area historically.
Lots of earthquakes in the last couple of weeks.
Sure, yeah. My mom up in Alaska, it's just been quaking up in Alaska, releasing pressure on itself. And man.
We had the one in the Yukon, which was the biggest one that I think Canada's had ever, maybe. I'm not sure.
Was that at what? That was only like a 6 point something.
No, right? It was a 7.0.
Oh, it was a 7. Oh shit. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Was the Yukon taken out?
No, I think it was in a place that was pretty remote.
Okay, that makes good, because I mean, I know Yukon, remote, but also there's like people in the Yukon. Okay. Shit. Okay.
Yeah. But the whole, yeah, it's a little unnerving when they start happening like that.
Yeah, the big ones start. I think in North and South America, the largest recorded was a 9.8 somewhere in Chile. Devastated. And then in North America, it was the 9.2 up in Anchorage when my mom was a kid. I think that's where we're at with, the 9 point somethings are pretty fucking catastrophic.
Okay. Yeah. Valdivia, Chile, 9.5.
9.5. Okay.
1960, followed by a 1964, 9.2 in Alaska.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
2004, Sumatra, 9.1, 9.2.
Ooh, is that the one where the tsunami? That was 2004. That's when the tsunami wiped out all of like Indonesia, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. And then 2011, 9.1 Japan. And then 1952 in Russia, 9.0.
Wait, what was that last one? The Russia, what year?
9.0 in Kamchatka, Russia, which is also on the
Right.
Ring
What
of
year was
Fire.
that one?
1952.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure, sure. Okay. Wait a minute. Isn't that the Kamchatka blast? I thought that was like a meteor landed in black, or oh, I'm thinking of the Tuskegee, not Tuskegee, but fuck, there was that major blast in Russia, blew out all those trees, and people are like, did a UFO crash or was it a meteorite?
Blast
Wait,
in
was that
Russia.
Kamchatka?
Bomb blast in Russia? It wasn't a meteor blast in Russia, right?
Yeah, where was that?
Chelyabinsk meteor exploded. Is that the recent one though?
No, this was like a long time ago. Like
Okay, yeah,
Tesla was still alive.
yeah, this was the recent one.
Okay,
Let's see
Kamchatka.
here.
When was there's still a mystery.
The only thing that comes up is that recent one.
Huh.
Russia history. Let's see what comes up with that.
All right.
It's just still bringing up those.
Somewhere in Siberia or something like that.
1908. Wait a minute. 1908. Tunguska.
Yes. Tunguska. Okay, Kamchatka and Tunguska. That's why I'm getting them confused. There's a gun.
Remote part of Siberia remains one of the most significant and puzzling impact events in recorded history.
Yeah. Okay, I got one for you about that.
Okay.
I was either watching a show, because I like to watch weird shows, or it was in a book I was reading about Tesla. And right at that time, he was doing experiments by bouncing energy off of different atmospheric levels, because we have different atmospheric layers, right? And he had done an experiment where he had done using energy, because you know how he figured out how to just take energy out of the air and like light a light bulb with it, right? So he did that, and he bounced it off of one of the atmospheric layers, and he had planned for it to land in this one area, and it didn't. And he was all pissed off. He's like, well, that didn't fucking work. And so he scrapped that project. That was like the exact same time that blast happened in the Tunguska. And there's a theory that it worked. It just went where it bounced wrong. Like he didn't get the bouncing right, or something happened. And it actually hit Siberia. But he didn't know that at the time, because they didn't have fucking television, you know?
Right.
And yeah, and so they think it might actually have been a Tesla experiment that went wrong. And wow, that guy was from outer space. He had some alien DNA, or he was just really tuned in with the universe or something, because he was doing some really amazing shit. Yeah. So anyway,
unlike Elon Musk, who just buys his technology everywhere.
Well, yeah, he didn't invent Tesla. That was
No, he
couple of
didn't.
nerds. Like
He didn't invent any of the technology, like Tesla, the car company. He purchased that car company from few other guys, you know.
Tesla is actually an old car company from back in the day. And I remember that company. I feel like there used to be a Tesla dealership back in the day in Belltown, Seattle. I think what Elon did was he bought the company, and then he made it so that people could plug their Teslas in and shit like that. He did the infrastructure and made them more affordable. They were bonkers expensive. What?
Yeah, he bought that too. He doesn't invent shit. He's not an inventor. He's not
but he's a savvy businessman.
Nah, I don't even think he's that.
I think he's
an opportunistic fuckhead.
Well, I mean, we could go on that same line of like, I don't think Steve Jobs didn't invent anything. right? Wozniak is the one, and
Yeah.
Wozniak's team is the one that did all of that. I think Steve Jobs was like the presentation.
Yeah.
But he didn't invent Windows. Xerox invented Windows, right? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to use that
just
shit
took
before it
something.
became Windows. Yeah, I worked
Yeah.
at Xerox.
There you go. Oh
Yeah.
shit, were you part of that
They
nerd
invented the
team?
mouse.
Yeah, were you invented the mouse? Were you part of that team?
Xerox invented the mouse. No, I was using that technology before Microsoft
See,
created
Steve,
it.
right? So Steve didn't invent it. He was, I think, the presentation. He'd come up with an idea. I want music to be portable, and then someone actually did the inventing of that. But I don't think he actually sat down with a soldering gun and like made it happen. You know? Yeah, I don't know that man really. He's like Schindler. Remember that scene in Schindler's List? And Liam Neeson's character is like, nah, it's not about the work, it's about the presentation. And I think that's right. I think that Steve was the front man.
Yeah, the design.
Elon's the front man. Yeah.
Yeah, but now they've all sold their souls to the devil. So
sure have. That's right. Now, Jen.
Yeah.
What else are we going to talk about? Because we talked about Stuart and we talked about your mom and my mom.
It's been a downer.
It's been this episode. I know, right? Everybody needs a happy pill. Everybody get out your Lexapro after our episode here. Yeah, take your happy pills. Good Lord, right? Oh my God. I'm excited for you to go to Palm Springs though and do a little snowbirding in the sunshine. How warm is it in December?
It's been 85 all week down there.
No shit. I didn't know it was that hot.
That's unusual.
Okay.
It's, and I'm hoping it's warm when we're there because I could use the warmth and the sunshine and the pool time. But
you got to dry out. Do your plant thing where you just stand there and stare at the sun for a little while. Yeah. Dry out. Yeah. You just feel it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God. Did you ever read that? Like it was a Guinness Book of Records or like one of those weird shows, like Believe It or Not. There was a guy that had accidentally inhaled a bean into his lungs, right? And then it just kind of hung out in there and started to grow.
Oh.
And he was having all this like, lung problems, coughing, and they're like, "What do you got? Tuberculosis or something? What the fuck?" They go in and they do an X-ray, and the guy's got a little fucking plant growing in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and his lung, because there's no light in there for the plant, but there's enough moist. Like some plants do need, like I used to grow, my friend and I, when we were little, we would eat watermelon and then we would take the seeds and we would put them in wet paper towels, but it couldn't be too wet and it couldn't be too dry. It had to be we put them in a little Tupperware and we'd stick them under the kitchen sink and come and check on them periodically. And it would grow, like start to grow a little. And we were in Alaska. We're like, oh my God, we're growing watermelon in Alaska. So I guess not all stages of life do the plants need sunlight. So this guy was growing a bean plant in his lungs. Isn't that a trip?
That's crazy.
Our bodies are some pretty delicious nutrients if you think about it for stuff like that. And I do think about like what is that? The Last of Us or whatever, the fungus that starts eating off of us. And that's happening already with ants, fungus living on them ants. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh no. It's going to start growing on me. Mushroom. Mycelium's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
That might be from outer space. Mycelium and octopus. Outer space. That's what I think. What do you got going on for the rest of your Sunday, Jen?
I don't really have much going on at all. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'll probably take a nap at some point.
That sounds nice. Was it because of your mom stressed you out, or was it the kitties, or just you also don't feel good?
Yeah, I have insomnia about a couple of times a week. So I'll go a whole night without sleeping, but then I'll catch up the next day, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Is
but
real.
it could, I'm sure it's related to her as well.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I didn't sleep well either. Not because of that, but because of my fucking cat.
Mm.
So Scout decided at 4:30 this morning he needed food. So I
Our
got up
cats were doing the same thing. I was up at 4, 5, and 6 this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought they were hungry.
Is there going to be an earthquake? Were they
Yeah.
trying to warn us and we're just shoveling food in their faces?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? Yeah, he was up at 4 o'clock, 4:30, and then again 7, 7:30, and then again 9. And at 9, I was like, "You're just gonna meow yourself till you're tired because I ain't getting up again for this shit." Yours too. Something's in the air, maybe.
Yeah. So they. Okay. Our house looks like a minefield of cat toys, right?
Yep, it's a playpen for cats.
And let me put that back up there. So I hear this king, 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 and I hear all this rustling at the bottom of the bed. So I'm like, okay, and then Bluebell will come in and just start thrashing on the underside of the mattress because she knows it pisses us off. So I thought, okay, I get up and, you know, maybe she's hungry, and I get up and I walk around the front of the bed, and I step on one of their cat toys that it's one of those wand things.
Yeah.
Feather on it.
Totally. Yep. We got one.
We got the metal wand, and I'm like, what the hell? She brought it all the way upstairs. She did this yesterday when I was on the phone doing my therapy thing, or Friday. She comes walking in with it. She's carried it up from downstairs.
No. Oh my God. They were restless last night.
She was bringing all her toys upstairs last night.
Wow.
All of them. And one of her toys is her sister Iris's collar, because Iris won't wear it. She takes it off.
Got it.
So that was downstairs, and I find the collar and and the wand toy and all the little other toys, and
God.
And she was relentless though at like 4:30.
Yep.
6:30, 7:30.
Yeah. Consistent.
And then I'm like, I'm finally going to get a little bit of sleep, and I fall asleep, and at like 10 o'clock, I feel this bam on my abdomen, and it was one of the cats launching themselves off of me.
God damn it! You know, we have
speaking of you.
Oh, yeah, they heard their names.
She just went running out.
Yeah, she heard. Yeah, Big Mama was using the names. But we have a squirt gun, which Scout. We only use it to keep them off of the countertops, but you might want to invest in a squirt gun for your bed, under your bed, rip it up. Oh my God, they're so naughty. And they think it's a fun game, and it's not. It's not a fun game. It's a spanking about to happen.
And it's not like we don't have cat scratcher things either, because we've got multiple ones, 2 in the bedroom, 3 or 4 downstairs.
Yep.
Bluebell will go right up to the cat scratcher and then start scratching the carpet and looking at us like, see what I'm doing, bitches?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, we put catnip on Scout's cat scratcher. And that he likes, and then that draws him to it. Yeah. And he's pretty good about just using that. But let me check something. Let me see if he's in it. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, I was going to say you had Steve Largen's number on. I thought you did.
Oh yeah, yep. It's game day. We got on my Largent shirt. That's right, my boy. I was checking to see if Scout was in his box. So Marty got something from Amazon, a couple days ago. It was a big box, and so Marty's like, "Ooh!" And so he got it all fixed up, put some catnip in there, and set it on the floor. So now, when Scout wants to play, he'll go in the box and he'll wait for us. Or if we're in the back of the house, he'll run into the living room, climb into his box, because he's like, okay, I'm ready. Let's play. And then we'll do like the fishing pole with the feather, that kind of stuff. And he loves it. But it's really cute. He's got us trained quite well. If he's sitting in the box, he's ready to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't think he would. He's historically not been interested in boxes, but all of a sudden he's interested in boxes. Now our living room looks like it's covered in catnip. Our living room's a mess. It's just Scout's other room, right? It's his living room at this point. Right. Oh, let me show you. Dina's here though.
Oh, yay, Dina.
Take off the effects and remove. And then there she is.
Hi, Dina. Hey, Dina.
Hey, Deans.
Hey,
You want to say
Dina.
hi to our viewers and listeners?
Hey, Dina.
Huh? Hey, buddy. I'm going to give her a pet so she knows that she's a good girl. You are so cute. Girl.
That's her spot, huh?
Yeah, she's great. I love kissing her stomach. See her belly? She's letting me see. She's
Hi,
letting me show her belly. Super cute. Yeah.
So that's her spot, eh? The back of the couch.
She picked it. That's her spot. You know, keep it clean and prepped and ready, and that's her spot.
So where's Scout's spot? Is it besides the box?
It's all over the fucking house.
Yeah.
Oh, the box? Let me see if
Oh, besides the box, where's Scout's spot? It's everywhere, right?
He'll sit here. That's a spot. And then down right in the couch is a spot. And then his bedroom. In his box on his bed, in his bed. He has his own bedroom. And then sometimes my bed or under my bed. He likes to go under my bed sometimes.
Yeah.
He feels cozy. There's a heater vent, in the floor. And he likes the heat. And it's dark. Yeah. Kitties like those holes. They like to climb into holes and shit. Yeah. He's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably taking a nap somewhere right now because he was up all morning, having such a hard morning meowing.
Right. Waking you
hours. God. It's like, get out of here, man. I love you so much.
Yeah.
But okay, is there something in the universe happening? Or like is it a full moon or kitty cats unite?
Kitty cats unite.
So Marty witnessed an odd behavior by Scout earlier this week.
Okay.
So in Scout's room, on the floor is his water bowl, just a little ceramic water bowl. So Marty got up to go, to get up in the morning to go to work, and he looks, and Scout's he's just sitting there looking down, staring in his water bowl. Marty's like, whatever. Goes into the bathroom, showers, gets out of the shower, looks. Scout is still exact same spot, staring at his water. Then Marty goes in his room, gets dressed, gets ready, getting ready to leave, walks past Scout's room. Scout is still sitting in the exact same position.
Yeah.
Staring at his water bowl. And Marty's like, that was the weirdest fucking thing, man. And I'm like, I think he was doing some astral projection and they need water to do it. Like, cats, like the Egyptians thought cats were like otherworldly or whatever. Maybe and they are attracted to water, but they don't want to swim in it. They just want to be around running water, or they're like weird with water. I'm telling you, I think he had left his body and he's using the water to kind of get to where he needs to go.
Dina agrees.
Communicate with other things or other beings. I don't know, but I think I'm onto something with that.
Dina agrees.
Dina agrees. Is that what's going on? Do kitties astral project? Oh, she ain't talking. She says she knows better. It's
doing that.
The first rule of kitty astral projection is you don't talk about it. And the second rule is you don't talk about it.
So
respect that.
That's interesting.
You like my idea? Yeah, that's
I'm leaning more towards maybe she saw a mouse.
Oh,
possibly.
And just staring and waiting for it to come back out. Oh, that's a dumbass mouse. I mean, I hope not. I hope there are no mice in this house.
Well, or she saw a spider or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Way to bring it back down to reality, Jen, because I was really like mysteries of the unknown, You know, I was like, yeah, in search
Or she
of,
was astral projecting, but
yeah. Okay,
our
probably
cats,
okay.
I got a fountain because
Yep,
they need water, right? And
100%.
Iris likes running water. She'll drink
Yep.
out of the sink if you've got the water running and stuff. So I got them a fountain, and
Love it.
Bluebell
Mm.
has decided it's her mission to destroy the fountain every time I set it up. Like, just tear it apart, you know. So now I've got clips on it and all kinds of other shit. I just ordered another fountain that I think is going to work better.
Your kitties, man. I love that they have their own water feature. I got one for Scout. He didn't use it.
No.
It's got like algae in it all the time, and I had to constantly clean it. It even had a little ball in it that would roll around for like some. Okay, but yours either drinks out of it or the other one wrecks it.
Yeah. She'll drink out of it too, but most of the time after she's done drinking, she tries to wreck it.
Unbelievable.
It's a stainless steel one, which is, I read, is better for them because but I just got a plastic one, so I don't know. But it looks like she won't be able to pull the lid off and dump all the water out.
Oh, she was really making a mess.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's got its own little container now. I put the fountain in the container. It's a little basket, and then and then I wrap the cord around the base of the chair. You know? I do everything I can so she doesn't wreck it.
And then that just is more enticing to her. Like, oh, it's a new brain puzzle. Mom's created a new brain. Okay, I'll let me figure this one out, Mom. Good, thank you for keeping my brain fresh. That's what they're thinking. That you're helping them keep their brains fresh and active with a new puzzle. Because hey, in Canada, can you write your pets off as dependents on your taxes? Okay, you don't either. Okay, we don't either. Okay.
But somebody just passed a law that they were part of the family.
Oh, that's a start. That's setting a precedence, because that shit needs to be a thing. Whoever runs on that platform is going to be the champion of the world. Because I know so many people that spend so much money on their pets.
Yeah, I think it was like Colorado or one of the states, I think, did that. I can't.
That's right. I wonder if that's
yesterday, I think.
I wonder if why do that? Like, what is the benefit? Is
They were
like less animal abuse or what?
Yeah, I think they were classifying them as a family member rather than property. So they were reclassifying them.
Interesting.
But maybe it was another country. It could have been another country too.
That sounds like Colorado. I could see that. Yeah. I mean, they were the first state to legalize marijuana.
Were they?
Blew my mind, because Colorado is either like, they're kind of in, sometimes they're red state, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're purple. They just kind of do what they do. And so when they legalized marijuana, I was not entirely surprised, because I think Colorado is very similar to the Pacific Northwest. And it's like outdoor activities and kind of the similar mentality of the outdoors,
Well, didn't they legalize gay marriage first? Or equality marriage, or whatever you want to call it?
I think it was Maryland. I think it was a weird ass state like Maryland. It was Colorado?
I think it was Colorado. I would have known if it was Maryland.
Oh, would you? Okay. Go Colorado. Yeah. I mean, this is how ass backwards things are. It's like Oregon historically has been full of fucking hippies, like old school burner, Grateful Dead, hippies growing their own marijuana, wearing fucking tie-dye shirts, hippies, Oregon. So I would have thought Oregon would have been the first state to like legalize. They just were so stoned they couldn't get their shit together. So it was Colorado, and then it was Washington State, and then after Washington State, I think Oregon got jealous, like, oh shit, Washington beat us to the punch. And then but yeah, Oregon is too stoned to like get anything done. Yeah, that was Oregon for me growing up as a
'Cause
kid.
that's their state motto, too stoned to get anything done.
Yep, totally. And so it surprises me learning that it's also a super fucking racist state historically. Like they tried to implement laws that it was just for white people. Like we just want like-minded people in this territory. This is just for and like it was a sundowner state and all this shit. And I'm like, Oregon, really? Because old burned out hippies don't give a shit about any of that stuff. So there must be different sects. There's the burned out stoner hippies. You got the fucking KKK.
The Eastern Oregon, Western Oregon.
Yeah,
thing,
that
right?
must be. Yeah, that's the
Same as Eastern Washington, Western Washington.
Yeah. And I think actually there was a vote, it's like 5 years ago or more recent. There was a vote where a chunk of Eastern Oregon, so it was like Pendleton and a chunk of Idaho and a chunk of it was one other state. We're like, we want to separate and be our own territory because we're more like-minded. Like Eastern Oregon does not identify with the shit that goes on in Western Oregon. Same with Washington State, right? And it didn't happen, right? It was more, I think, of just kind of like it wasn't real. It was kind of like just to see what would happen, But
yeah, I think I remember.
It is true. I mean, very different cultures depending on where you're located on the land. It's like, wow. But I think sometimes it's a good thing to have different, not the racist parts, and the bigotry is not okay, but I like going to different places and people are different. And it's like, oh, cool. Like, what do you guys got going on? Or I wouldn't want us to all be the same. I would want us to all be the same in that we value humanity and compassion. I'd want that. Like, call me crazy,
Yeah.
But all right, my friend, my battery here is showing low. It's dinging at me.
Yeah.
We got time left. Okay, let's just keep talking.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Are you on Marty's laptop?
Yeah. I still got to get mine repaired.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for payday. Yeah, that's how that is. Yeah.
Well, I sent you a bunch of stuff. Like I do get
thanks.
Discounts on a bunch of things. But
yeah, I saw that.
I'm
not going to do a Mac though. I can't do a Mac. Macs are stressing me out. But the Microsoft aspect I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be helpful.
Well, the Macs will last you. That's the only reason why I suggested it, because 10 years and you'll be good with a Mac,
Really? Oh.
I started using a Mac when I was working at Microsoft.
And you still have the same one?
I did for a long time. Like that Mac lasted me like 12 years, and
nice.
Yeah, they last a long time.
Nice. I think for me, what happens with the laptop anyway, the tech is fine. It's the actual laptop starts to fall apart. And I'm like, what am I doing to my laptop that it's falling apart? Then I'm like,
they're cheaply put together.
Wow. Is that what it? Oh shit. Which one is that?
You're all wet. Why are you wet? You've been down there
playing with the fountain. Yep.
You've been down there wrecking the fountain, haven't you?
Which one is that?
This is Bluebell. This is the fountain wrecker.
That's the one. Oh, give her a kiss. Is that the one that's on our
She hates to be kissed.
Her eyes are okay. She's got a collar on.
Yeah,
her eyes aren't angry. Her eyes aren't angry.
Iris doesn't like to wear her collar. She didn't like the new collar I got her, which we've not seen since she took it off. Right?
Oh shit, she got rid of it.
Iris's kitten collar.
Oh wow.
And I put this on her and she let it stand.
Huh.
Ever since I put it on her, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
She likes wearing her sister's clothes.
You like wearing your sister's collar, huh?
Yeah. So that's Bluebell.
This is Bluebell, yeah.
And she's the one that likes to unplug your computers and stuff.
Yes, and yeah.
They're so bad.
and wrecks the fountain and carries the toys upstairs.
Okay. So she has like ADD. Yeah, she needs a job. Bluebell, you need to get to work. You need a job.
You need a job? She's
Mm-hmm.
like, put me the fuck down.
Oh,
now.
okay. Yeah, she's sick of your shit, Mom.
There you go.
We got some new listeners in different parts of the world. Is that right?
Yeah, let's check it out here really
See
quick.
what we got.
Sign off here. There's, let's see, the listener part, because well, no, I can check both here. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Sign in.
Oh shit, you see the leg lamp? We got our, it's instead of a Christmas tree, we do the leg lamp. And the windows have lights, like Christmas lights, but you can't see that. They're also turned off because it's daytime.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our we get a lot of laughs and a lot of as people walk by on the sidewalk. We get people taking pictures of it too. I see people walking and they take photos, which is pretty great.
Of the leg lamp.
Yeah, at night usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aosta, Italy, and Olching, Germany, going strong still.
Hey, Oching's still listening to us.
Yeah. Hazel Park.
That doesn't sound like
Hazel Park. I think it's looks like it's Michigan or something like that.
Oh, hey, Mish. What's up, Michigan?
Palos Verdes Estates.
Okay.
And Port Townsend.
Port Townsend. All right. Hello, locals. Port Townsend, sweet.
And let's see if I can figure out the YouTube studio part here on my computer.
What's a YouTube studio mean?
It's the back end of our podcast.
Huh?
It's the back end of our podcast.
What's the back end mean? That sounds.
Well, it's the technical end of it where I upload everything, so it gives me all the stats.
Oh. That's okay. You're talking like you were talking computer nerd talk.
Yeah. Studio. Cool. Let's see if I can pull that up here. YouTube Studio. There we go. There we are. And dashboard. It looks like, well, our last podcast was viewed quite often.
Nice. Okay, picking up some speed. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Awesome.
I can't see. Let's see. Analytics. Here we go. Views definitely pick up. Like if we're consistent releasing, we get consistent watchers.
Kick ass.
What was it? I was telling you that we were being, I think we were coming up in the views search results and some.
Yeah, like yes, peeps would have a little peeky poo.
Yeah, so our podcast will come up in search results, but it's it's very limited because we're not paying for it, right?
Right.
But fair. You can find us. Let's see if I've got anything over here. Use promote to grow your YouTube. Well, whatever. We'll just do it naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. So, if representation of what people are listening to is probably similar, I would think it's similar.
Okay, cool.
That,
yeah.
People are watching, but people can watch from anywhere and they can listen from anywhere.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
That is nice about technology when it can bring people from other places so far away together. Mm-hmm. I do like that. Other technologies I like. Indoor plumbing. And birth control, but they need to start doing the male birth control. Men need to start becoming allies, like actual allies.
Well, there is male birth control. It's called.
They just won't take it.
Well, it's a vasectomy,
Oh yeah, right. Get your fucking tubes tied. It's cheap. Yeah. You're in and out in an hour. Get her done. God damn it.
It's reversible.
Yeah, it's like fucking. That's allyship. When guys are like, well, I jumped this lady's car. I'm like, that's not allyship. That's not being an ally. An ally is taking care of your shit so that we don't have to take care of shit.
Yeah.
Guys just have a really hard time with that. They just are not like, what? I'm like, yeah, go get your tubes tied. Start a men's group and you guys talk to each other about bullshit of your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out. And every once in a while, pay a woman to come in and do a consult for you. You know,
Yeah.
like that's allyship. Don't get me started. Okay. All right, Jen. Yep, I'm about ready to go.
All right, we need to talk
Battery-
about that another time because I have
That sounds
questions
great.
around.
Oh.
You live with a man, how does that work?
Right,
it's a good
living with a
friend of
man.
yours. It's a good friend of yours, and
It is a good friend of mine. I still want to murder him on periodically. Just the lack of like awareness of like men put the mental management on women.
Yeah.
And then they expect us to police them. It's like, hey, Marty, blah, blah, blah. And he'll be like, well, dude, why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, that's putting the mental management on me. And that's asking me to police you. You need to police yourself. You need to stop and you need to go, does the shower need to be cleaned? Let me check, as opposed to waiting for me to ask you to do it. That's not allyship. I think there was a generation where men didn't do anything to participate. And then there was the next level, which was the next generation where the women would ask and then the men would do it. And that was considered an improvement. Now it's like,
we shouldn't have to ask.
I didn't come out of my mom's vagina knowing to do that.
Yeah.
Knowing to check, right? I was taught. So if I'm capable of being taught as a kid, then so are you. So I guess you're learning at 50 how to have so it can get heated sometimes because he just doesn't, it's hard for him to navigate that. And now he's all put out because he has to be responsible and stop thinking about what he wants to think about, which is Guitar Center or whatever. Now he's got to be like, oh, I guess maybe I should stop and look around what needs to be done. So he does some stuff, by himself. It's not stuff that I would choose for him to do, but whatever, that's fine. But yeah, that lack of awareness, that slowing down and stopping and thinking about what needs to be done. Like, where are the paper towels? Well, how come you don't know where the paper towels are in your own home? That's weird.
Yeah.
You live here. You should know where every single fucking thing is. How come if a dad doesn't know their kid's blood type? How come you don't know the blood type of your child? That's weird. Your wife knows. She wasn't born knowing how to think like that. She was taught that. How come you weren't paying attention to that and doing that?
Yeah.
You figure out your kid's blood type. Don't ask your wife.
Yeah.
You fucking figure it out. Well, I don't even know where to start. It's like, yeah. Do you know your child's doctor? You have failed as I genuinely think that's a fail as a parent. I'm like, you're a fucking failure. So I think men, they're like, well, at least I didn't beat my kids, like my dad did. I'm like,
at least I didn't murder.
That's like somebody. An improvement, and it's like, the bar is set so low, Jen. It's just set so fucking low.
Okay, so on that note, we'll wrap it up. We'll have to get on that subject.
Yeah, we'll get on it later. That's right.
Since it is the holidays, want to remind folks that, if you're feeling blue, that there are support lines. There's I should have them all at the fingertips, but I don't. But
suicide hotlines.
Hotline. The holidays are challenging for everybody.
It's true. It's true. You're absolutely right. Good, Jen. Good. And maybe consider donating to Toys for Tots. We were a Toys for Tots family for a Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And the year that I was in my car wreck, Mom had no money for anything, and a real estate agency. Every year they would take a family, and so they bought us, the turkey dinner and all the fixins and Christmas presents, and it was random shit, like they didn't know us, it was like our family. And but recently, just this last year, I was talking to my brother Brock, who's the youngest, and he was 5 when I was in my car wreck. Like, he had just turned 5. So he was little. And he recently said, you know what, if we hadn't been taken in like that, that it really made Christmas he remembers it making Christmas for him as a child. Like, if that hadn't happened, he would have been very sad, as a little guy. And I was like, oh shit, really? And he's like, yeah, it was a big deal. Like, I was like, holy shit. So for him as a 40-something-year-old man now to be able to reflect and say that. So it makes a difference. So yeah. So suicide hotlines, Toys for Tots, if you're able to contribute, it makes a difference for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, my friend. Okay, well, I'm gonna go before I keep going, and then I'm gonna go watch the Seahawks game.
Yeah, when does it start?
Like right now.
Oh, okay.
Awesome, perfect timing. So I'm out of here. All right, talk to you later, buddy.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.